This isn't your typical cupcake shop. Hiding in plain sight is something handmade and delicious. Every morning starts before the sun. Every recipe starts from scratch. Welcome to the Cupcake Couture. I'm about to get a cupcake. Oh, this looks good. In a small shop sits a whole lot of flavor. Taylor and her team bake everything from scratch, fresh each morning. From gourmet cupcakes and cheesecake to decorated cookies and pupcakes. Yes, dog cakes. This is a place where every detail has a purpose. She's been named Young Entrepreneur of the Year, and her bakery has been a customer favorite on the Knot and WeddingWire 6 years running. Because when you lead with quality, people come back again and again and again and again. You get the idea. If you think the decorations are just on top for these cupcakes, you'd be wrong. Just like a Wonder Ball, inside is a new surprise. So where in the recipe does happiness go for ingredients? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you didn't think this was just for me, did you? No. Let's sit down with the owner of Cupcake Couture. I'm so excited to be sitting here today with Taylor, the owner of the Cupcake Couture. Taylor, thank you so much for having me. For all of those who haven't had the pleasure of meeting you, introduce yourself.
Well, thanks for having me, Alex. My name is Taylor, and I own the Cupcake Couture for almost 9 years.
Oh, let's get started. So, Taylor, let's go back to the beginning. Where did your passion for baking come from?
Just growing up, I just always loved baking and making people smile and always having the dessert. So just wanted to make it into a career, really.
Wow, you're doing a great job of it so far, and I haven't even gotten into these yet. So for someone who's never been in your shop, how is it that you are different, and what should people expect?
So we are different because we make everything completely from scratch in the morning of. We have gourmet cupcakes, we have cake balls, we have cookies, decorated cookies. We can do cheesecakes, gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free options, dog cakes, pupcakes.
It just keeps going, and that's not just with this. I've been told that you have more than 240 flavors. Is that right? 240 flavors
More
of cupcake?
Yeah.
I'm getting a sugar rush, and I haven't even tasted any of them yet. Okay. Do you remember that first moment where you're like, okay, this big order, this is really happening? What was that like?
Yeah, it was amazing feeling. It was a wedding at Lambeau. The security guard that walked us up, Joe, I remember that same day, that same setup, everything, and it just was like, yeah, this is my dream. Oh. I'm doing it.
It's becoming real.
Yeah.
So, outside of cupcakes, which is the obvious answer, what is your personal favorite thing to bake and why?
So I have two. I have my great-grandma's cheesecake recipe and then my grandma's cinnamon rolls.
Ooh, family recipe. So cinnamon rolls, fresh from the oven, ooey gooey. When you bite into that, where does that transport you?
Oh, it transports me to when I was a kid growing up, sitting on my grandma's counter, rolling it out, putting the brown sugar on it.
Oh. So in other words, made with love.
Absolutely.
And cinnamon and everything else that's delicious. That was a fantastic story. So you're no longer sitting on the table helping with the cinnamon rolls. You're running the entire shop. So for those watching, walk us through, what does a typical day look like?
So me and another employee will be coming in the early morning, baking. We'll scoop out all the batter, let it bake and frost, get all the orders ready, the case ready, making sure the front's all good to go for all our customers.
So it's sounding like it's in the morning. Some of you might think that this is taking place at 8, 9 a.m. You're here well before that. How early do you typically get here?
Typically about 5 a.m. If it's a big day, then we'll come a little bit earlier, but...
Wait, 5 a.m.? So you heard it here first. There's more than one 5 o'clock in a day. Taylor is proof. The proof is in the batter. And the cupcakes and the cake balls and the cheesecake and all the other goods. Just, yeah. Okay, so let's take this a different direction. If someone's watching right now with a dream of their own, and they're scared to start. As a former Young Entrepreneur of the Year, the business has been around for almost 9 years already. What is that unfiltered advice that you could give to somebody watching us right now?
I would say just do it. You have nothing to lose if it doesn't work out. Just move on to something else, but you never know. You're never going to know what's going to come if you just don't do it.
Absolutely. So that is something that you heard it here from the former Young Entrepreneur of the Year. We're on almost 9 years in the business, not just with sweet goods, but being a bigger impact in her community. Taylor, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
Wait. Before we wrap, where can people find your website online?
TheCupcakeCouture.com.
And social medias?
Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search The Cupcake Couture.
And that is a wrap. Taylor, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I am going to go ethically dispose of these in the most humane way possible by stuffing my face for the next 17 seconds.
Where is he going?
Alex, we don't need a taste tester.
Don't judge me! Green Bay is filled with tradition, but the Cupcake Couture, it's places like this that show that tradition can evolve. Craft, creativity, and cupcakes. If visiting or living in Green Bay, make sure to stop by the Cupcake Couture, because it checks the box. And speaking of checking the box, let's see what I've got. Nothing. I ate all mine already, okay? And if you're thinking about making the area home or just want to know what makes Green Bay special, I'm Alex Young with the Bowtie Group, and let's find your next chapter right here in a city built on people and stories like this one. Subscribe for more local gems, real estate insights, and meeting the people and places that shape Northeast Wisconsin. Do you like it?
This is why you don't work here.